There's a few towns over here still. Let's railroad in to there, and then I will try and... Yeah, I think it's about time to start doing cut-offs and other stuff. So the other tanks are busy in the south. We'll probably get this bit finished down here. I think this is probably a smart move. And then we'll crush this. Oh, Italy's doing a good job for us, so that's pretty nice of them. The Iranian Communist Authority. Are you part of... Are they at war with us? They're at war with us. I didn't even realize they'd got involved in that. So what we want to do there... I mean, Italy can probably sort it, but I have a couple of spare armies. Actually, what's the status? The guys over in Ireland. Well, we're going to start... we have a plan for you. And that plan is to get over here. Oh, I'll tell you what, let's just do this. If I do that. Let's put them in, they'll get there. Right, so the Marines have got these. This guy's just leveled up. What can we do? We can take... We could take offensive doctrine, actually. Which would be really useful. An attack bonus. Anyone else? Yeah, this chap's leveled up as well. He can go with infantry expert. I like seeing my armies level up with experience. It's good stuff. Right, so the Marines. A nice offensive force of Marines. We've got that done. Let's cancel all old orders. And the next one. We've got two. We've got two to do, but I don't know. These might be slightly better defended. So let's go. Let's go like that, shall we? I've got three. Let's do it because I think we're gonna be fine. I'm gonna gamble on that one. Right, can we actually build stuff there now? So if we go to our naval bases. Let's put the orders in. That must be already done. I must have already ordered that one built up. So airfields. Covers that whole area. Radar. Radar. Naval base. It must be done. Okay. They're on the list of things to do. Excellent. USSR. Come on. It's dropping now. It is dropping. So we are going to send the tanks in. And then what I'll do is I've got another spare army in the middle of Europe doing nothing. And I'll put them on this border. I could do with some cheaper troops to do it. Someone's going to use fewer supplies. We have this guy who we don't have a commander in. He looks like a decent commander, actually. He could do that and then just go on the border with Iran. Having said that, I feel like they probably need... This is going to be a supply desert, isn't it? It's going to be an absolute supply desert down here. Yeah. Right, I'm going to try and plug this into my network where we have some fives coming in. I will do it to the port as well in case that helps. We can't do it from that bit yet. But what we want to do is to build from there to there. It's on the list. We'll see if we can get that done. I don't want to put... Yeah, some Africa Corps troops would be great because we've got the logistics companies in those. So I could switch template in some. This is great. Just look at all the Allied troops wasting away in Africa. And at any time, I feel like I could just go on the offensive there and push them out. I don't think we're being pushed back, but we should keep a bit of an eye on it at least. Right then, did we get the tanks in? These guys should be able to manage this. Push in like this. I'm going to go all the way to Baku with the tanks. Who needs fuel? It's downhill. We'll just push it and let it roll down. So we've almost completed our first front line, actually. So where do we need to push in? Into the interior. Yeah, let's sort this bit out first, and then we'll look at where we're going with the front line after that. But the USSR has almost ceased to exist down here, which is fantastic news for us. This is all going to Italy for the moment, but that's fine. Come on. How much further? It's a lot further. It's not there yet. Right, so this guy, I think it's time to order a new push. We're not going to worry too much about the frozen cold north, but we'll do this. Do we want to do that? That's kind of extreme, isn't it? That can be stage 2 of the plan. We'll just hold off for the time being. 144 divisions. It can go now. Go on, just go now, actually. I was going to say hold off, but I don't think there's anything in front of us to really cause us any headaches.
Right.
Let's just snip these lot off here. And let's push those guys out there as well. I just want them out so we get the river crossing. Now, where did I send it? It's because I've split my tanks up. I can't find the damn things anymore. So we've got 4 divisions down here. We have an alliance with Spain. Does that actually do anything? Right, so Spain removes recovering from the Civil War. Opinion of the German Reich increases. Turkey. Can we invite to faction? Axis requires the joining country to have fascist popularity greater than... Okay, that's not gonna be a thing. There is something we can do, though, isn't there? We can boost party popularity. Fascist. Send. I forgot you could do this now. If you don't have the La Resistance DLC, and I do, but as you know, we've turned them all off, you can spend political power to boost a party's political popularity somewhere. This is effectively how to stage a coup. That's... Okay, we don't need to do that. We can invite these guys to the faction. Send. So we just got Spain into the faction, right? Right. Spain has joined the armies. The armies of the world. Do you think I need to garrison Spanish ports? I don't think so, because we have such a mastery of the sea. I don't think that the Allies are going to be able to do anything with that whatsoever. The Marines have got into... What is this place? This is the Bahamas. I've never been to the Bahamas. But we haven't got in there yet, have we? Did we fail?
Right.
No, it's just a really bizarre... This is a really bizarre... It's one of these places with a very odd sort of requirement to where you're going to invade from. That's fine, but we're in there, right? See, our commander split them quite sensibly, and it looks like we're in. We're in. Excellent stuff. Okay, so we need to make sure that our garrison divisions, they're coming to do their work. Can we instantly go to improving radar and airfield and naval bases, please? And the reason for this is supply issues, but also invasion points as well. Excellent. So the Marines have done their job. So the next step for the Marines is to try and find somewhere. No, it's not. I'm talking out of my backside. The next step for the Marines is to invade this place up here, and we start getting a toehold up there. So let's go get them. I love my Marines. And these are just basic Marines. I don't think we can build amphibious tanks in the stock game, because that makes them even more effective. So we can do a humongous invasion from somewhere else. There's no real need to, though. I think... Well, actually there is, because the Air Force will come up here that supports them. So we'll do it from there. We're going to go from here, and we're going to invade. And I'm going to purposely go for this one, and only that one, to get the port. We're going to get all 4 divisions landing in the port. And then we take this place over. There's no land bridge there. The Marines will occupy this. We'll take that one. And then we have fantastic options to then go against Canada and the US. And we'll get all the armies over that we have that are spare. Spain's joined the war. USSR is about to crumble. Oh, can we get a cut off here, please? If I take one of you and half of you, and we just cut off those 2 divisions. See, we don't even need tanks for this job anymore, but we have taken some attrition, which is sad to see. And in we go. In we go there. Nice. Everything crumbled. 2 more divisions cut off. There we go. Another surrender. I don't even know where my tanks have got to. Okay, is there anything... There's a town there that's worth 1 victory point. So I'm going to take those guys. And we're actually going to go through here. We're just going to do that, actually. And then we're going to get a cut off. And hang on, I'm going to leave 1 division there. And we will race for that one. How's it going down here? We have some tanks on that border. Can we get through there? Otherwise, this bit's now done, and that would be excellent. I think I'm quite happy to leave Italy to fight the Iranians. Although at the same time, we may as well push down and take that city for them. There are a load of enemy divisions in there. I don't want to get cut off here. Stop. We've done our job. I might want to put some sort of force on there. What have I got? What have I got spare? It's going to be fighting in really unpleasant circumstances, though. We don't want too many. I mean, this looks like... This kind of looks like the perfect one. Oh, hang on. We've got some guys... No, they're in Africa. What happened to the 6 guys up here? Right, you're not needed there anymore. That's held. So what we're going to do is we're going to... I know what we're going to do. Right, we're going to take you and we're going to add you into those 10. You guys are not doing too much. Right, we're going to change the template. Can we change the template of everything? 16 is about the right number. And change it to the Africa Corps. We're a bit short of Toad here. Excellent. Excellent. So, and then we're going to drop you into that Field Marshal group. Do I really? Oh, my bad. I meant to add him in there. There we go. I thought something didn't look quite right. And you chaps, just you chaps, 16 divisions. We're going to put you on this terrible front line here. Like that. Away you go. And we can pull the tanks out because I'm not that interested in knocking out Iran. Or does Iran count? It doesn't count as a major power, so we don't need to worry about defeating it. And we're getting back to the point where we can focus on... Oh, look, this is nice, actually. Let's bring the tanks back in. And we can just push through this. Do I even need to be worrying about garrisoning the inner places? I don't think so. I can't see them launching naval invasions across areas like this. This might have been a thing at one point, but no, we're safe. I don't need to stress about it at all. Tanks, just do that one. That job's done. And then we've got these up here. Nice. These are all cut off. It is a long job subduing the USSR. It really is. Italy's invaded from the frozen north. That'll be quite a shock for those Mediterranean troops coming in from those waters. Okay, but they're welcome to. I don't particularly want to fight up there. It's an area where there's not a huge amount of advantage in it for us. I've got 4 tank divisions here. Let's see. I'm going for the big cut-off down here. And when we get there, we're going to go for that one. Excellent. Those guys are going to go in nicely. In fact, I can come and meet them halfway. Like that. No, the tanks are just going in. They're just going straight in there. And all we have to do is then just slice this up at our leisure. So I've got 4 divisions just reappeared.
Ausrücken!
If I do that, we've got 2 cut-offs. There's nothing standing in our way really now. I'm just waiting for our troops to advance across. And it won't be much longer now. And then we can focus on the USA. By the way, trigger that naval invasion from the Marines as soon as the opportunity kicks off, which should be pretty much straight away. This is going good. So I'm going to reassign where all our naval bombers are flying over at the moment, because once the airfield gets built here, we want them around here and in the Gulf of Mexico as well. Mexico so far has quite wisely stayed out of the fight. Let's see if we can sink a few of their ships. There's a battleship gone. See, it's been a long fight against the US Navy, and a tough one, but we've got there now, more or less. Right, beautiful stuff. Let's go cutting across there because we can.
Angetreten!
Where else do I have tanks at? No matter how many Soviet units I surround, I should say, they always seem to get some more. We need to push the line here because that's a rail line, and I want that to link up. And what we also want to do, I know these units are battered. The one that's walking off, you're going over there, son. And let's see if we can get to Kazan, because there might be a depot there. Although it's going to be a case of we then have to go across the water, which I don't really want to do, but excavation 4, get the rubber processing. We're okay. Oh, I should be doing the blasted support companies, shouldn't I? Can we do that, or is that's too? No, it's not too big an ask. It's okay. We can do that. Everything in. It's too big an. I think it's too big an ask. We want either fresh troops or we want tanks for that job, I think. Keep advancing here, though. Right, that's all good. That's all good. So where are the supplies coming along there? It's pretty much like I thought. I don't know if there's a depot on the other side of that. I should build a depot, but the trouble is, it takes a long time to build. That's just improved things. Something just went up there, which is very nice. Let me just have a look at our supplies of logistics. So we have enough trucks. We have enough trains. That's good. We're just short of light tanks, but we're improving that. And we're short of anti-air, because I think I just changed the template over. So that's to be expected. They're quite cheap, though, so I will probably put some more effort into those. We have all the steel in the world. Actually, there's such a shortage. Let's put that on. And we have no national focus, so I guess we will go for Operation Tannenbaum. I like completing the focuses, just to say they're done. I mean, Switzerland went long ago, but it's just nice. And then there are some actually more useful things we can do with our focus stuff. So we can start suppressing the rebellions, because there will be some of those. Come on, guys. Come on. Just get this cut off now. Kurt student falls ill. Oh, wait, hang on. That means they're fighting. Does that mean they're fighting? They're in. We've got this place. So once again, we take our northern garrison force and we slap that on there. And I want you to go that one as well, because we're going to take that next. Now, having said that, we do have... So if I just unselect that, let's see if we can fight across there. And we're just going to take control of this entire place. And we do that. And with what one we're going to go like, no, we're not. We're going to do that and then that. And we're going to get building straight away, because we definitely want maximum naval power there. Can we stick radar on? We can. And airfield. Boost that up. And AA guns as well. So we're preparing a lot of bases ready for the... We can do infrastructure too, actually. And the only reason we would do that really is just for extra local supply. So if I take a look down here, it's time. We should have air bases here. We do, right? So we did have a lot of planes going over this, right? We still want some. Don't get me wrong. We still want some. We've taken some losses here. But it's time to put... Right, take those off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got more space to come. So we're going to put all this around this, like this. That's going to be beautiful. So we've still got a lot of... Actually, that's fine, because we don't have the space for any more right now. So that's okay. So we have 24 divisions here. Let's delete that. And let's get you to where you can actually start planning an invasion. So we're going to plan the invasion of Florida. And we need to land... This is the first time we're not going to be using Marines for such a massive effort. So we're going to launch from here. And are we going to do a double envelopment? Let's click that one. Okay, so we're going to have... I'm going to do it like that, and we're going to try and land and quickly invade across to the other side. I will have another army that goes in as well, so don't worry. And then we're probably gonna want to put all these into one big force, aren't we? Which is your force? It's this one. So these are my aggressive ones. We might. Yeah. Who's your field marshal? Okay. We might leave them in, but we'll take out some of the others.
Angetreten.
So the invasion of Florida, and that will start it off. We want to probably attack from both sides. Let's go for... Yeah, we can leave from here, because this should also have the supply bases and everything ready. And we're going to come in... We're going to come in there at the same time. And then that way we can form a nice front line facing north and south while we quickly clean up Miami and things. So, excellent. So those guys, we're going to find that those guys very quickly start railroading out. Or not. I haven't paused it. But nobody's going? Are they not... Are they refusing to move or something? No divisions, not transports. Hang on. For some reason, it didn't assign it. Like I say, we've seen this lots of times before. The naval orders can be a little bit wonky in this. As long as you're aware of that and you double check everyone and cancel old ones, it's usually okay. Logistics. Let's get the logistics company research. That would be a beautiful move right there. And we're starting to run out of... We were starting to run out of manpower for garrisons, but it's fine. I have another army over here that's currently doing nothing, just chilling. Right, so where can we... Oh, let's get this finished. Oh, my word.
Angetreten.
Oh, my word. This is...
Angetreten.
Go on through.
Ausrücken.
Seriously, guys. Seriously, just
Achtung.
finish that off. They can't use a bit of their own initiative, ever. So, I need to find out there. There must be something there. I need some tanks. So, what have we got down here? We've got one. We've got a few tanks that are in really bad supply. Okay, we're going to try and level up. And where's the nearest supply base going to be? Let's make sure this army is trying to supply its troops as best as possible. Should be here. I should be able to get something here. Oh, I've got 4 ready. Right, we're going to try and batter through to this place then. Railroad them in. We're going to go straight through there, and we should be able to get it. But the infantry is in such a bad state up there. It's really poor. We've got across the river. Was I planning on like a big envelopment here? I may have been.
Ausrücken. Ausrücken.
Let's have a little assistance going in. We'll cut those off and just move in to snip them up. There we go. We keep getting more like that, and it does eventually work. They will eventually go. Everywhere we can see... Yeah, that was one. I need to get supplies up there, though. That's terrible. And there's no depot at the end of it, which makes life a bit worse, but... I'm thinking... I mean, I don't know. Is there one on the other side? There must be one. There must be one somewhere close by. Let's put one at the end of that place, but I'm also going to just slap that to the top of the building list, and hopefully that gets done fast. So, military police. We'll go for the better recon. Where are we? Where are we? So I put 4 tanks up here. I'm going to try and use this just as a battering ram. And we're going to go through like this. I'll leave one there, and then we're going to take this place from behind. And then we're going to try and get that one. And then we've got this little cut-off here. I'm going to assume the guys can do that okay. Down here is really bad. It's really bad for... Oh my god, look at that. We're coming in on... The railroads are like 1s and 2s. And there is a supply depot down there, but it's dire. And that was... Everywhere is awful. Right, see if we can upgrade that one. I mean, it takes a while for these upgrades to take place anyway. What I need to do is make sure that these chaps are on that, because that'll use more trucks and trains to supply the men at the front. That is useful. I mean, everyone wants to be at that point. There shouldn't be anything else, ever. Okay, let's give this guy the infantry expert bonus. And how did the army down here do? Okay, so our Africa Corps troops are absolutely starving down here. That's quite bad. They've seen some action, though. They've seen some fighting by the looks of it. That's fine. If we knock out the USSR, we don't need to be on that front line anymore anyway, so that's going to be the end of that. Did we get through up here? So I leave one in, and then we do this one. And that's when we try and bring in some support from the other side, right? To make sure that goes. But I think grabbing the town's going to be... Oh, there's an airfield just there as well. We want that too. The enemy are trying to put some troops in there to try and block it. Give me that one. Are we in? I think we're in. Excellent. Stop then. Let's get everything in there and just crumble that. Advanced computing machine. Excellent. Excellent. It's all coming along very nicely. Oh, let's go check on the Marines. Just making sure Ireland wasn't in full rebellion or anything like that. So the Marines have done their job. We have garrison troops over here as well. Once again, the good old Marines, they are winning the war for us. It's just a simple island hop over there. And we can trigger that at any time. So now we've got the airfield. I don't know. The airfield doesn't seem to be doing much over there. We should have more stuff going over here. Although, are we meeting anything? Oh, we're meeting fighters. Right. So what we need in here are fighters. Does it show me the strength of this base? I think we have a lot of... There's some heavy fighters in there. Let's make sure that's ticked. We've brought all sorts of stuff over here. Some for Army 5 as well. Close air support. Well, let's go get some planes. We should have some in Berlin. Ooh, we don't have an awful lot, actually. Do I have any fighters that are doing nothing? I should have some somewhere. Let's have a look. We've got... Well, most of them are actually... Oh, the ones over the Alpine region. You guys should be meeting nothing there now. So I'm going to take 400 aircraft from here. And we're going to dump them in the South China Sea. No, we're not. We're going to put them over the Gulf of Mexico. It's going to overload this bit temporarily. But it's going to give a bit more support over there. And kind of what we want is to also... Once the airfield here is done, we want to sort of build this and start... We want to start winning the air war, basically. But we also want to get troops on the ground. Because what this will do, this will just This will be an expensive air war over here, I suspect, where they might have a slight advantage. But we're bringing more planes in, so that's good. Right, let's have a quick look how we're doing in the USSR. Yep,
Angetreten.
tanks take the airfield. I can't believe the USSR haven't capitulated yet. 28% of victory points still. Where are the last few points that we can grab? There's a town there, I see.